All right, video time. We got a, oh man, I didn't actually look at what it is. I want to say 1979 Scout 2. I will correct that here in a minute if I'm wrong.
What was the key? It's this one.
Oh yeah, baby. '79 Scout 2 drivability conversion. So these guys came to us with just a pretty nice, you know, it's been redone on the exterior. There's been lots of work, repaint, looks pretty fresh. Just a nice, decent original, well, not fully original, obviously repainted, but Scout 2, wanted to get it, you know, just a little bit more drivable, a little more usable, better mileage, kind of all the classic stuff we talk about. So again, we got our standard formula, 4.8 liter V8. We got a 6L80, so a 6-speed automatic transmission paired to an MP241C, and that's new drive shafts, going to rebuild axles, new fuel tank, new fuel system. We go through the brake system, upgrade that stuff, replace, rebuild. On these, we actually like to stick with the original front disc brakes and the original rear drum brakes. And we just, again, rebuild, kind of recalibrate all that stuff, get it just dialed in. Because when that stuff's sorted, it's good, man. It functions. We don't really go dual disc systems a lot unless you're towing a bunch of grades or you're hauling trailers all the time. The simplicity of the original system we've found to be really beneficial. So that's kind of our preference. I think we got original front bumper. We have a original rear step bumper, but we do our kind of half shorty swing arm setup, so you can get a spare tire on there, which is pretty nice. Gets it out of the rear, gets you a little more cargo area. The sweet tan soft top, they're going to be a little noisier than hard tops, obviously, but it gives you that, in the summer you roll up the sides, you can fold the whole thing down, you can take it off. Way more exciting, and you can do that as one person. With a hard top, you gotta have like 2 to 3 people with you to make any modifications and get that off there for the summertime. So soft top, really nice way to go if you're looking for a little more beach cruiser style, but you want to be able to do it by yourself, kind of on the fly, on the go. Again, there are some downsides, a little noisier, less heat and like cooling insulation from the elements. Let's see what else we got. We got our, again, standard recipe. We have a 2.5-inch rough country lift. I think we're running 4-inch shackles, 1-inch body lift. That lets us clear the 33-inch tires, like a 33 10.5 15, I believe. And we can double check that and prove that out here in a minute. And it's all run through, you know, we got stock gauges, stock shifters, everything's kind of integrated into original components. No power windows, no power locks, keeping it simple. Tuffy center console, and we use our center console mounting brackets to bolt all that up. Kind of bolts in nice and slick. Our center console mounting brackets actually allow us to bolt on these 3-point seat belts as well, so it's keeping it simple, keeping it clean there. Again, just lots of little bits that we've sort of proven and refined as we've built more and more of these swaps. I was actually talking to a guy today he bought our kit and did his own swap. And if you're looking to do your own swap, I would highly recommend, not just because I'm with Anything Scout, but he was saying he's a cheap dude. He likes to go the cheap route, which I respect because I'm similar. I like saving money where I can. But to get like the motor mounts and the cross member and the stuff that's just made to fit in, instead of spending like a week or 2 weeks sort of test fitting and mocking that stuff up, you know, nights and weekends style, it's proven, they go on, it is where it is, a couple hours you can be done. So it's just a trade-off of what your time is worth to you, but getting a project done and on the road is worth a lot to me. So that's kind of why we do the things we do. We have the kit we have so we can keep these things going on the road. And again, don't read into that as I'm telling you you need to swap out your IH engine and put in an LS. If your IH is running good and it does what you need to do, boom, keep it. That's awesome. Drive the mess out of that thing. Those engines are great. But if you're looking for something a little bit different, drivability conversion, LS conversion, not a bad way to go. These are original kind of mid-back seats. And we just recovered them in sort of an original plaid interior upholstery. Went through, did kind of matching door panels, etc., etc. So give you a little extra frill, a little extra fancy there. Carpet kit redone, so it's got some heat and sound insulation underneath that. It's kind of our usual recipe as well. So as you might be able to pick up some of that soft topper noise. All in all, very drivable truck. Not made for anything crazy off-road, not made for any land speed records, not made to autocross, but kind of a do-it-all truck. So you can get it off-road, but driving around town, it's tame, it's controllable, it's reliable. So if you got anything else you guys want to know, anything I missed, comments, questions, concerns, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Yeah. Again, thanks for watching if you made it this far. Appreciate everything. You guys are sticking around, hanging in there. So, all right, we'll see you next time. Here's the 79, 1979 Scout 2.